If thou hast nothing to pay, why should he take away thy bed from under thee? Remove not the ancient landmark which thy fathers have set. Seest thou a man diligent in his business? He shall stand before kings, he shall not stand before mean men. That's true. Oh, man. Live a disciplined life. Here we go. We all need this. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. When thou sittest to eat with a ruler, consider diligently what is before thee, and put a knife to thy throat, if thou be a man given to appetite. Okay. What? Put a knife to thy throat, and if thou be a man given to appetite. What? So, I guess that means resist the flesh or gluttony or something. Be not desirous of his dainties, for they are deceitful meat. Labor not to be rich, cease from thine own wisdom. Wilt thou set thine eyes upon that which is not? For riches certainly make themselves wings. They fly away as an eagle toward heaven. Eat thou not the bread of him that hath an evil eye, neither desire thou his dainty meats. For as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. Eat and drink, saith he to he, but his own heart not with thee. The morsel which thou hast eaten shall thou vomit up, and lose thy sweet words. Speak not in the ears of a fool, for he will despise the wisdom of thy words. That's the truth. Remove not the old landmark, and enter not into the fields of the fatherless, for the Redeemer is mighty, he shall plead their cause with thee. Apply thine heart unto instruction, and thine ears to the words of knowledge. Withhold not correction from the child, for if thou beatest him with a rod, he shall not die. I'm just saying, you don't, look, hey, this is the Bible, alright? Some kids you can just talk to, they, like, you know, hey, this is messed up, and, like, they have, like, you know, oh, that is messed up, I didn't like the outcome of that, and they have, you know, and some kids, like, you can withhold, like, stuff from them, which that's a whole nother thing, because then they're, like, they have idols and stuff, and that's a whole nother problem, but if you take something away from them, then they'll be like, okay, I don't want that to happen again. But then I mean, it says right here, if you beat him, like, it's not saying, like, just, like, Mike Tyson them in the face, but, like, get their attention, you know, nothing crazy, because they won't die, like, if they, I mean, that's, you're really messed up if you get to that point, but it shouldn't even come close. But it says right here, thou shalt beat him with a rod, and shalt deliver his soul from hell. This was really saying, because if you keep letting I'm talking a kid, a fool, a liar, wicked, any of these people, I mean, the adults, you shouldn't, because that could end like that. But with a kid, this is, if we all just did this, like, you know, from the get, then we would have less of all this, you know. And it saves their soul from hell. So that's a pretty big deal. My son, if thine heart be wise, my heart shall rejoice, even mine. Yea, my reins shall rejoice when thy lips speak right things. Let not thine heart envy sinners, but be thou in the fear of the Lord. all the day long, for surely there is an end, and thine expectation shall not be cut off. Okay, so this part, this is, don't envy sinners because, like, okay, so there's like wicked people out here with a lot of money, doing whatever they want to do. They look like they have a great time, but inwardly they are wicked and suffering, and they sometimes have like shorter lives, because they can't cope, and they end up like killing themselves, or like drinking themselves to death, or like they lose everything that they have, depending on like if the Lord wants to come, because some of these people are like salvageable. Like Saul, he was crazy. He was a sinner like crazy. He was killing Christians and stuff, but he was salvageable. So he left the 99 to come for the one, And so we shouldn't envy these people because we are aware of how it ends for them. And their our expectation shall not be cut off. Yeah, that's what that means. We get the desires of our hearts too, but our desires align with Jesus's after we come to know him, and then he fulfills the desires of our hearts. Okay. Ouch. Here. I'm sorry. Hang on a second. Hear thou, my son, and be wise, and guide thine heart in the way. Be not among the winebibbers, among righteous eaters of flesh. My God. For the drunkard and the glutton shall come to poverty, and drowsiness shall clothe a man with rags. Hearken unto thy father that begat thee, and despise not thy mother when she is old. Buy the truth and sell it, also wisdom and instruction and understanding, and sell it not. Buy the truth and sell it not. Also wisdom and instruction and understanding. These things are the things that are valuable. Truth, wisdom, instruction, understanding. Okay? These things do not perish. These things get you further in life. The father of the righteous shall greatly rejoice, and he that begetteth a wise child shall have joy of him. Thy father and thy mother I lost my spot, shall be glad, and she that bare thee shall rejoice. My son, give me thine heart, and let thine eyes observe my ways. For a whore is a deep ditch, and a strange woman is a narrow pit. She also lieth in wait as for prey, and increaseth the transgressors among men. Who hath woe, who hath sorrow, who hath contentions, who hath babbling, who hath wounds without cause, who hath redness of eyes. They that tarry long at the wine, that go to seek mixed wine. Look not upon the wine when it is red, when it giveth colour in the cup, when it moveth itself aright. At last it biteth like a serpent, and stingeth like an adder. Thine eyes shall behold strange women, and thine heart shall utter perverse things. Yea, thou shalt be as he that lieth down in the midst of the sea, or as he that lieth upon the top of a mast. They have stricken me, shalt thou say. As I was not sick, they have beaten me, and I felt it not. When shall I awake? When I will seek it yet again. Fear the Lord. Be not thou envious against evil men, neither desire to be with them. For their heart studieth destruction, and their lips talk of mischief. Through wisdom is an house builded, and by understanding it is established. And by knowledge shall the chambers be filled with all precious and pleasant riches. A wise man is strong, yea, a man of knowledge increaseth strength. For by wise counsel thou shalt make thy war, and multitude of counselors in a multitude of counselors there is safety. Wisdom is too high for a fool. He openeth not his mouth in the gate. He that deviseth to do evil shall be called a mischievous person. The thought of foolishness is sin, and the scorner is an abomination to men. If thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small. If thou forbear to deliver them that are drawn unto death, and those that are ready to be slain, if thou sayest, Behold, we knew it not, doth not he that pondereth the heart consider it? And he that keepeth thy soul, doth not he know it? And shall not he render it to every man according to his works? My son, eat thou honey, because it is good, and the honeycomb which is sweet to thy taste. So shall the knowledge of wisdom be unto thy soul. When thou hast found it, then there shall be a reward, and thy expectation shall not be cut off. Lay not wait a wicked man against the dwelling of the righteous. Spoil not his resting place. For a just man falleth 7 times and riseth up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief. They just fall once and dig a deeper hole. Rejoice not when thine enemy falleth, and let not thine heart be glad when he stumbleth. Yeah, pray for him. Lest the Lord see it, and it displease him, and he turn away his wrath from him. Fret not thyself because of evil men, neither be thou envious at the wicked. For there shall be no reward for the evil man. The candle of the wicked shall be put out. My son, fear the Lord and the king, and meddle not with them that are given to change. For their calamity shall rise suddenly, and who knoweth the ruin of them both? These things also belong to the wise. It is not good to have respect of persons in judgment. He that saith unto the wicked, Thou art righteous, shall the people curse. Nations shall abhor him. Wow. Don't tell a wicked man that they're righteous. Him shall the people curse. Nations shall abhor him. Wow. But to him that rebuke him shall be delight, and a good blessing shall come upon them. Every man shall kiss his lips that giveth a right answer. Prepare thy work without, and make fit for thyself in the field, and afterwards build thine house. Be not a witness against thy neighbor without cause, and deceive not with thy lips. Say not, I will do so unto him as he hath done to me. I will render the man according to his work. I went by the field of the slothful, by the vineyard of the man void of understanding. And lo, it was grown over with thorns and nettles, and covered the face thereof, and the stone wall thereof was broken down. And then I saw it and considered it well. I looked upon it and received instruction. Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep. So shall thy poverty come as to one that travelleth, and thy want as an armed man. Advice for kings. These are also Proverbs of Solomon, which the men of Hezekiah king of Judah copied out. It is the glory of God to conceal a thing, but the honor of kings is to search out a matter. The heaven for height, and the earth for depth, and the heart of kings is unsearchable. Take away the dross from silver, and there shall come forth a vessel for the finer. Take away the wicked from before the king, and his throne shall be established in righteousness. Put not forth thyself in the presence of a king, and stand not in the place of great men. For better is that to be said unto thee, Come up hither, than thou shouldest be put lower in the presence of the prince, whom thine eyes have seen. Go not forth hastily to strive, lest thou know not what to do in the end thereof. When thy neighbor hath put thee to shame, debate thy cause with thy neighbor himself, and discover not a secret to another, lest he that heareth it thee put thee to shame, and thine infamy turn not away. A word fitly spoken is like apples of gold in pictures of silver. As an earring of gold and an ornament of fine gold, so is a wise reprover upon an obedient ear. As the cold of snow in the time of harvest, so is a faithful messenger to them that send him. For he refresheth the soul of his masters. Whoso boasteth himself is a false gift, is like clouds and wind without rain.